two uninhabited Pacific islands, more than 5,000 miles from the UK.
One will be inhabited by 14 British men, while a separate island will be home to 14 British women. For 6 weeks, they'll be utterly alone.
Stingray's one, survivors nil.
With only the clothes they stand up in
Guys!
and a handful of basic tools, filming everything themselves.
When pushed to the limits of human endurance.
Hey, look, you can see Pierce's heart beating through his rib.
Will it be brute power or mental strength that wins the day?
We found 2 tins of baked beans!
Who will have what it takes to stay alive?
Tonight, we follow the women's island.
Survival will be harder than ever.
They'll have to find water and hunt for their own food,
That is the biggest shaka I've ever seen.
living on the island in the middle of tropical storm season.
How on earth are we expected to survive in this?
When pitted against the extremes of nature, have these modern-day women got what it takes to survive?
Guys, come back here really slowly.
There.
It's been almost 3 weeks since I dropped 14 women off on this remote Pacific island.
Radio in now. Medic now.
They're 3 people down,
I thought you should hang on in there.
and with fewer women to hunt and food running dangerously low,
Like, surely I'm going to die soon.
spa owner Abby, one of the oldest of the women, has kept the group together.
Do you not eat them?
No, they're so cute.
I don't care that they're cute.
She encouraged the others to make a difficult but necessary survival choice: to eat their pet pigs.
I don't know about anyone else, but I feel like a wild animal.
What's your assessment of the situation, hairdresser?
There's a vocabulary for hairdressers so as not to offend the client, so I'm always subtle in my work, so I'd say it's had it.
After weeks on the island, stripped of all luxuries, Abby is improvising in her island salon with a novel blue rinse.
It's probably permanent boat paint or something. Basins are over there, the junior will see to it. Quite happy now I've done a bit of hairdressing. Oh, look at the colour of the sea. That's what we want to swim in.
In a group like this, when you're really starving and struggling, all you need is that one person to kind of shine a little beacon of light and say something really witty and funny. And Abby is that person.
It's £95, please. Oh, the oven's broken. Thanks, chef.
Oh, my God.
It's been days since the women ate the piglets, and they haven't had a decent meal since.
Can I have it with sand, please? I don't think I've got enough sand in my mouth.
They're back to eating scraps of foraged coconut and yucca, and starvation isn't far away.
Julian's ship was actually on fire.
Oh, wow. That's a really burnt one, George. Do you want a different one, darling? Yeah, I'll try this, love.
With some eating as little as a dangerously low 200 calories a day.
Any stores they started off with have basically gone. So the women need to go all out to increase their food intake, and their lives are going to depend on that.
I'm sorry, I've got to spit that out.
Is it too burnt?
That's disgusting.
I was saying a couple of days ago in jest that I feel like my body's digesting itself, but I jest no more. I am eating myself from the inside. I'm just hoping that we can get some food.
Do you know what my favourite thing to do at the minute is? I go to the imaginary supermarket in my head with a shopping trolley, empty, and go up and down the aisles and do shopping. I spent about 10 minutes in the jam and condiments section yesterday.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
What did you get?
Well, No, I mean, I went through I bought marmalade. I got shredded and smooth in the end because I didn't know what to do. And I was going along because I'd obviously bought the imaginary pâté, so then I needed to debate which imaginary condiment would go best. And then I got to the bakery and I didn't know whether I wanted crusty bread or soft bread. This is the mind of a lunatic.
In terms of survival skills, I think I'm quite mentally strong, and I don't think there's much that will rattle me, but then I've never really been pushed to my limits before. The biggest challenge is being able to go for a long period without a good dinner in my belly. I don't think myself as a natural hunter-gatherer, but in 34 years, nothing's got between me and a meal yet. So if there's food on that island, I'll find it.
Unable to digest yucca, the women's breakfast is not agreeing with Georgina.
Being sick again, I can't stop.
Oh my God!
I don't know, there's nothing to sick up though, is there?
Are you drinking enough?
Yeah, I've just tried to drink a load more. It's driving me mad.
Camp Dr. Belinda is concerned about Georgina's condition.
George literally exists on a couple of limpets a day and maybe a couple of snails. She does not eat more than about that much tiny square of coconut a day. So she's probably consuming under 20 calories per day, and it's just not sustainable.
Georgina's inability to digest their limited diet means she could be putting her vital organs at risk.
You had some retching, yeah? Yeah, well, this is one of the major reasons why I'm worried about your kidneys. So we'll just get your temperature.
I mean, I can literally feel my muscles within my body wasting away. You might have just heard that was my stomach rumbling. I just need to get some food, just something. Because if I don't, then it could be end game for me, really, with regards to being on the island.
Off we go.
Everyone is now pitching in to try and find protein that they can share with Georgina. A group led by Abby are scouring the shoreline.
They're very hard to get off.
For the size of that monster.
Can I have a try?
You can.
Just have a try at just banging it.
Do you say that to your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Limpet. So you've got the cool, the warms, and the naturals. So that's got a slight lilac-y tinge in it, but it's nice. I run my own business. Sales for the last month is really, really good. You know, I like being in charge of people and a team. I'll work at something till I am successful at it. I have a bad back. It causes me quite a lot of problems and quite a lot of pain. I get through it and I don't let it stop me doing anything at the more. I'll snow ski, I'll ride, I'll push myself.
Good lad.
First day we came up, they were on that back wall. Just no bloody limpets. It's like we've eaten them all.
One down there.
Yeah, well, I'm not going down there to get that. I'm not risking my life to get a frigging limpet. No chance.
With limpets few and far between, the women desperately need to find a protein-rich meal for Georgina.
Get the knife! Get the knife!
What is that?
Get the machete! Where's the machete? Just get the fucking machete.
Georgia spotted a stingray in the shallows.
Wow, it's fast.
Oh, no chance. How fast did that move?
That was like lightning fast.
Where did the bottles go?
The miss has cost them a potential 4,000-calorie meal.
We would have had a proper belly food, you know, proper belly food, as opposed to this much dried coconut every day.
We're going to do it all.
Georgina must once again go to bed hungry. But she's not the only one who's suffering.
I've got pants as my pillow and smelly socks.
47-year-old Abby has been dealing with back pain since a horse riding accident in her teens.
Oh, God.
Abby's not happy. She's in pain.
So I hope she's okay.
Since arriving on the island, she's been sleeping on the hard ground.
I have nowhere comfortable that I can go. Honestly, it's laying down on the floor. I think my back's absolutely screwed. It's really hard to explain because it's not something you can see. And it is my health, and it's not something that anyone can help me with. I don't want to be a liability to anyone else and not be able to do the things that I came to do, which was to help and be a grafter.
So I've got the scales here. I've calibrated them and set the dial to 0.
But it's all the women's health that's a concern for Dr. Belinda. After noticing the steep decline in Georgina's physical condition, she wants to closely monitor the group's weight loss.
Harvey!
I used to go to slimming club, right, every Monday. I feel like I'm back there. If I am 10.5 stone today, I'll be a happy bunny.
135 pounds.
Got my goal.
In 21st century Britain, we're all obsessed with body image. But when the pounds are dropping off because of starvation and malnutrition, it's a dangerous mindset to have. And it really is not a cause for celebration.
But you can see your waist is tiny turn round. Let me see your tiny little waist. Oh, look at that little waist.
George. You've lost a lot. God, you're wasting away, aren't you, sweetheart?
I have to say, I don't find starvation a good way of losing weight. I don't think we should be celebrating. I just don't find starvation a sexy way to get skinny.
Georgina has lost a dangerous 21 pounds in weight, and collectively, the group have lost almost 10 stone, the weight of an entire person.
We're at a critical stage where our bodies have got no food and so can't sustain themselves. We're not on a diet. We're starving.
Concerned about their dramatic weight loss, Georgina calls the group together.
I do feel like I may have nosedived in terms of food deprivation a lot quicker than the rest of you. I can see that I've been a lot weaker than the rest of you. And I really do think that food still needs to be #1 priority. I just don't know how long we can sustain 5 limpets.
I don't think we can.
I think we're all a little bit in denial about how critical it is that we start finding food.
The need to find protein for Georgina is now urgent. With only a few hours of daylight left, a group led by Lauren are setting traps in the hope of snaring a pig.
Nice little track, isn't it?
Unless you're wanting to survive off shredded old bits of coconut and the older yucca plant, then it's time to face up to the facts that I'm going to have to maybe, you know, get a bit brutal.
Okay, you ready? Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Rise and shine, beautiful. It's a glorious day.
7 a.m. and the women have endured another bad night's sleep. In pain, 47-year-old Abby confides in her closest friend, Beth.
Every night when I said, this is the time I dread, because I'm so uncomfy. Even just turning from my back to my right is like a knife going into the nerve. It's like, ah. I'm now really concerned. She hasn't really moaned. One of Abby's problems is that she's worried that she doesn't like giving up. She likes to keep going and keep going. And she's such a hard worker. She's just fucking amazing. Let's see what's in this sucker.
She's a proper grafter. And I love that. But her mind is saying one thing and her body's saying something else, and she's got to listen to her body.
At camp, Abby calls an urgent meeting.
Over the last few days, my back's gone downhill massively to the point where I'm in a lot of pain, and it's now worse than it's ever been. I know certain people here kind of said do less. I wouldn't be happy doing less. But the fact is, I have to get off the island because I'm not helpful to you anymore. I'm really sorry, and I feel like a shit.
I actually can't believe it. I'm just completely shocked. I knew that she was in pain, I knew that she was having back pain, but it's just happened so fast.
I'm really gutted to see you go because I think we could have done really well here with you, and I think we'd be a little bit weaker without you.
I would be lying if I said there wasn't a part of me now that is completely terrified because there is only 10 of us. Just everything now is going to be completely harder. And I can't imagine how we're going to get through and we're going to feed ourselves. I think hunger's going to become such a problem.
And me busy mate.
So sad. I'm annoyed for her that she had to go because of her back. And then I'm annoyed for me that I'm going to have to stay out here. But we just got on really well, and it was just really nice to know that she was there. Bye.
Oh, I miss you already. Come back.
I don't know about you, but I feel thoroughly fed up.
Yeah. I felt as a group get smaller and smaller. You're like, how are we meant to do this?
Exactly. That's exactly.
How on earth are we meant to do this?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's shit. It's really shit.
The group has lost Abby, one of their most valued members. Now they'll each have to work even harder to find food for 34-year-old Georgina, who is dangerously weak from starvation.
I don't have the patience for that, Lauren.
Neither do I, really, but I really want to eat something.
The women haven't caught a single fish since they first stepped foot on the island. They're attempting to set nets for the first time.
I'm literally solely focused on getting through the days and getting food. And I'm going to go after it, and I'm going to get it. And I'm going to get it for the other girls as well, you know.
I feel sorry for George because he's just been absolutely nailed by illness. And so failure is not an option.
Whoa! That's not even stable at all.
On a desert island, one of your best sources of food is obviously going to come from the sea. But none of the women are experienced in sea fishing, so the reality is it's going to take them hours and hours of painstaking trial and error, being patient, if they're going to hone their skills.
It's as sturdy as we're going to get it.
Who knows? Could be fish tonight.
It's now 12 hours since Lauren and the group set the nets.
I'm hoping that we've got about 10 fish in our net.
Come on, net. Do us good. Do us good.
Their last hope of feeding Georgina tonight rests on a decent haul.
There's one of our floats. Don't know, maybe.
net's here.
Is it?
Is there a fish in it?
No.
Bastard.
That's such a shame. I don't know whether we'll ever be able to untangle that knot.
How the fuck are we going to catch fish?
I feel pathetic today.
No.
Honestly, I haven't been able to function at all today.
With no fish and Georgina's health hanging in the balance, it's a race against time to find food.
To make sure these women have a fighting chance of survival, I've made sure that the island's got enough water, indigenous animals and vegetation on it to keep them alive, but only if they've got the ingenuity to find it, catch it and kill it.
Fingers crossed.
Yesterday, Lauren and Beth set animal traps in the island's jungle interior. They're going back to see if they've been successful.
Something has eaten the bait but not set off the trap. Got the knife. It's not a game, and it's a long time without food, and we can't survive without food. I think it's about time that, you know, we get out there and start hunting some animals. One of my main things that's pushing me for this challenge is finding out who I am. Can I survive? Can I hunt for my own food? We don't do that nowadays. Super cheesy lasagna.
Cheesy dip.
Johnson cheesy dip. Put some tomatoes. Just think it's getting back to our animalistic roots and what happens if you have to go hunting for it, kill it yourself, skin it or whatever, and then cook it.
It's been set off.
It has. Oh my God,
Lauren.
oh my gosh.
They've caught a pig by its leg in one of their traps.
That is one huge pig. I can't believe that.
Before killing it, Lauren and Beth decide to return to camp to plan and prepare their tools.
Oh my God, we're going to eat tonight.
I know.
Like we've never eaten before.
Yay! Georgie, we've caught one. We've caught a pig.
You are kidding me.
No.
There's a pig in the trap.
We've literally walked and then heard this noise. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Genius.
Everybody needs that food, but I recognise that I really need that food. It's a little bit of a mental feeling. And who knew that a pig in a snare would feel like such an emotional thing.
We're just going to have to absolutely throw our bodies at it. Don't look at it in the eye, don't have your eyes wide and looking at it, so don't show any of your teeth, approach it really quietly.
Okay.
And so once we've got it on the ground, we need to tie its hooves together, and we also need to loose its neck, so someone will have to be pulling on its neck. Does anyone else want to kill the pig?
I don't feel confident that I could. I don't know enough. If you need help at any stage, I'm more than happy to help.
Okay. At the minute, I'm the only one in the group that could actually physically kill an animal because no one else wants to do it. And so I feel that's a responsibility as well. I don't see them as an animal anymore, which is so strange for me. I love animals to pieces, but I just feel completely detached from that now.
It's been over an hour since Lauren and Beth found the pig in the trap. A decisive kill is now crucial to the whole group.
I'm going to go for the head, then for the legs, and be ready to get to come in with the noose and on the other side of the leg. So we've got it. Get
it. Someone grab this. Come around this side, Beth, come around this side. It's trapped. Okay, right.
It's a noose.
Hang on. Right.
Jump over. Stop.
It's up to you.
Try and...
Fuck.
We lived and learned on that one. I think you need to get on him quicker.
I feel like I fucked that one up. Damn it! Damn it, could have bloody... And now I feel like we let down everybody else. You know, the ones waiting at camp thinking, oh, they've got a pig and we're eating tonight. And George isn't very well, she's being sick. So, yeah.
It's all right.
How much we got?
Not enough. Could do with a bit more of everything. Maybe around the next bit, but I think we've exhausted this little section.
With the hunt a failure, Georgina has no choice but to join Georgie and Becky on another bleak search for shellfish.
So hot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really humid.
Really hot.
Already weak from malnutrition, The effort is further depleting Georgina's dangerously low reserves.
The function of my being is struggling. I just feel like the switch has been turned off every time I stand up. I don't really know what I can do about it either. It's like a vicious circle. You need the energy to get the food. But you haven't got the energy without the food. Honestly, I don't know where these girls are getting their energy from.
Swim time!
Certainly is.
Let's go for a swim, babe.
Yeah, I'm just really worried about how weak I am. I just don't want to be the person who's like a dead weight.
You're not going to be. You're not
But
going to
I
be.
feel like I am. It's just so not like me. Honestly, it's like the lights have gone off, and it's really quite alarming.
Listen, you are not leaving this island, right? For one, listen to me. Listen. You are not leaving this island to the fucking end game, right? I don't care if I have to carry you on my fucking back, and nor does she.
And you would.
And I would. And I would.
I'm really, really worried about Georgie Kay. Literally, I'm watching her deteriorate before my eyes. She's not eating the yucca, she's not very keen on the limpets, and I'm just really worried she's not going to make it, to be honest. The one thing we need for George is food. Who knows, maybe we can get one more island miracle and turn George's fate around, which would be amazing.
So far, all the women's attempts at hunting and fishing on the island have failed.
Oh, look! Like pot noodle?
Yeah.
Desperately hungry, they've resorted to scavenging for nourishment on the beach.
Budweiser. Full of seawater.
What's that? Some perfume. Some men's perfume. Smell that.
Oh, now I'm getting horny. Oh, first time I've thought about a man.
Jamie could hump this smell.
Maybe if you wear that, I might start humping you.
Oh, God.
The women have been living on an extreme low-calorie diet for weeks, and the health of one of the group is causing grave concern.
I'm really worried about George. She sleeps all the time. She's been sick. She's just not well. I don't know whether she's going to last. Who am I going to talk about food with? We can't afford to lose anyone else in this group.
One rich source of food on the island is its bird life. Catching one of the island's larger birds could mean 2,000 calories to share with Georgina.
Now, I have no idea if this will work. We can only try.
Psychotherapist Havila has fashioned a bird trap out of a stick, some string and a coconut.
I'm going to put my trap in here. This is quite good territory. Birds are often flocking here. We don't want to get nice, pretty birds.
But to lure her prey, she's going to need bait.
Where's the hermit crab? I don't want to do this. Not very good at machetes. Hello, beautiful. Go on, go to Daddy. 1, 2, 3. My dad has been a pigeon racer from a young age, so I understand birds. I know how to handle them. I know what to do. And if it comes to it, I'll kill one. No. I wouldn't take any pleasure from it. I don't really want to kill anything, but I could if I'm hungry. In those situations, what needs to be done needs to be done. Yeah, I've done it, so I've killed it.
Havila will need to return in the morning. So dinner tonight will be once again a handful of limpets at around 7 calories a pop.
So I think we've got 5 each, I think. I don't know if you want to count them up. Pop that in your mouth.
Might be a bit hot.
It's like a lollipop, I can't fit it in.
I know what it's like, and it's not a lollipop. From here, it looks like a bell end.
This tastes like her boyfriend's ball.
How I would imagine testicle to taste.
And those limpets, bloody hell, oh my God. It reminded me of if I was to put my boyfriend's testicle in my mouth and take a bite, like a rubbery consistency, and then a pop of like juice and goo. And oh my God, I now can't get that image out of my head. It makes me gip thinking about it.
By the way, she's never teabagged him.
What does teabagging mean? Who's going to explain that one?
Put the testicles in your mouth.
Why?
Why not?
Oh, Julie, you dirty bitch.
Classy.
Another day, and once again, no breakfast.
Who'd like some pancakes and bacon?
Oh,
Pancakes, bacon, maple syrup, stack.
George, can I get you anything?
Ravaged by hunger, Georgina is too frail to leave camp.
Sick again.
I'm absolutely floored by what I can only presume is malnutrition. I don't want to be the one who's ill or sickly because I'm not that person at home. There's enough people need feeding and drinking without just having a dead weight to carry.
Okay, so it's not nice, but if there is a birdie there, I need to take a knife.
Haviler's bird trap, if successful, could provide a much-needed meal.
You killed birds before, Age?
Yeah, but I don't like doing it. It kind of was enforced on me as a child. Insects have eaten me bait. Trial and error, Georgie, trial and error. But I need to go away and rethink it. I think we are actually starving, you know. You'd never sit at home and think, oh, I'll just have one limpet today, or I won't eat today. I'll eat in 3 weeks. It just doesn't happen.
With Haviler's bird trap a failure, there's no choice but to venture back into the jungle.
We're gonna set some pig traps so we can get some pigs.
What's your favourite type of pork?
I think it's gotta be pulled pork, but done right.
Having come so close to making a kill 24 hours ago, Lauren, Beth and Belinda are back on the trail of the pig.
Oh, let's try and find some tracks and track it up.
It could be their only hope of keeping Georgina on the island.
Here's the dead-eaten crab, isn't it? It's been here snuffling.
Stop. On that branch right in front of you, darling, is a boa.
Massive boa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
See just this branch here?
Look at the top.
Wow.
Should we try and catch it?
Yes.
I'm happy to go for him.
The boa constrictor snake is a formidable foe. This guy will kill its prey by biting, grabbing, then wrapping and suffocating, and then swallow it whole. They're very fast, they can strike half their body length, and you do not want to get a snake bite in a survival situation.
You see him?
I think he's gone actually inside, going down, so he's probably going to come out in a minute.
Well, he's out.
Okay,
He's
it's
out.
coming down! Sorry.
He's out.
Okay, now he's in striking mode.
The way to kill it is to pin its head. If you control the head, you control the body. And then either stave its head in with a rock or cut its head off with a machete. But if you can catch them, this is great survival food. Look at all the meat on this guy.
Whoa. Right, there we go, there's your op. Well done, Beach. Got him. Well done, well done, well done.
I didn't get him. I didn't get him.
Oh, she didn't.
Man, you can even just do a machete on him.
Hold. No. Hold.
Good one, good one. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, well done, guys. Well done, well done.
Yeah! We seized the opportunity and just went and did it.
Oh, wow. Sorry, Mr. Snake.
Snake starters followed by limpets and snails. This is really going to lift the spirits on camp, which is great.
Let's go home. I wonder when on our jungle trekking days, how many things we went past without knowing.
Guys?
Yeah?
Guys? Come back here really fucking slowly.
Where are you?
Shh. Don't shout. There. There. You see it?
Oh, yeah. It's a pig. Fucking hell.
Is it dead?
It's not dead, it's just closed its eyes. Here's the thing. Do we jump it now?
Yeah.
It seems like too much of a gift from the gods not to do it easily.
Basically, me and you're gonna go for the with the trunk, lying down, try and get the noose around its neck. They're gonna come in straight down, tie its legs together. If you need it, smack with the rock in the We can't always stay, we just have to fucking go for it. We're stronger than that pig. Completely. Because I'm 100% committed.
A hunting party led by Lauren has stumbled across a sleeping pig in the middle of the jungle. It could offer salvation for Georgina, who's desperately malnourished.
The law of the jungle really is rooted in opportunity, and you've got to take your chances when you can. And the women need to learn from past indecisions and just seize the moment. The stakes are high. If they fail, the group are going to slide further into starvation.
Oh, you're committed? Yeah. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Okay.
This time, they're prepared and have sharp weapons for the kill.
Yep, got both legs.
Well done. All right, everybody. Okay, hold on. Take five.
Nice there for now. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going like that and down.
Do you remember you've got to do the double hand?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, everyone? Everyone okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. You okay, Bear?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to put the knife to the side, out of the way.
And we'll just wait.
Just wait.
Gosh, that's horrible. You're amazing, Lauren.
Amazing. That was fucked up. It's about
I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm nervous.
It's complete adrenaline.
Oh.
Wow.
Good work, team. It's quite amazing, wasn't it, really? I'll never forget this.
What a day.
That's the most intense thing that has ever fucking happened to me in my entire life. was something that was almost caveman-like. We just sort of behaved in this really uniform way that I never thought that I had in me. Whoa! And now we're going to eat every single morsel, not let 1 ounce of that little piggy go to waste.
H, we caught the pig.
Are you kidding?
No. That's what that is over there.
Are you kidding?
I'm not fucking kidding.
Oh my God, mind blown. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, I'm going to have pulp. I'm so excited. Jeez, Louise.
Yep. And Harvey, we have a starter.
Oh my God, I've just seen in that pocket.
Starters and me.
Do you know what? You guys, you're just more of a woman than I'll ever be, all of you.
Did you hear, George?
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Shit.
My adrenaline is like through the roof.
Did it get caught in the trap?
No, I was fast asleep and jumped it.
Never. Oh my God.
For 34-year-old Georgina, the pig means more than just dinner.
Bloody hell, it's massive.
I've just celebrated all we've got food. I'll cry. I'm so happy.
I can't tell you the feeling of absolute relief that's just ran through my entire body at the thought of having some food. Lauren and Beth obviously did an incredible job. I just can't believe it.
I could not have done that 2.5, 3 weeks ago. If you'd have put me on an island and I'd seen that ball, I would have done my absolute most to stay away from it. But I'm hungry now, and my mind is not the same mind as it was 3 weeks ago. The fire's all toasty and ready for it.
Even the vegetarian in the group, Jamie, is relieved for Georgina.
I love it. It's brilliant.
They are big legs on that thing, aren't they?
Oh, there's going to be a lot of meat tonight.
The women will now have to butcher, skin, and carve their kill.
It's not pleasant. Dead pig smells. Inside, I'm like, I'm really sick. I've got to do it to survive.
Oh dear, a little bit of shit came out.
I'm starving of you.
The pig will provide the women with roughly 50,000 calories.
Good idea. Some fat, if anyone wants some fat.
For the first time, they have more food than they can possibly eat in one sitting.
How is it, Jules?
Cool. We've not eaten like this for like over 3 weeks, and my God, it's been a long time coming. Could you buy that in a restaurant? That fresh, that's a rib. It's literally get the meat in my mouth now and don't take it away. It's absolutely delicious.
Harvey, I can see you eating that with your eyes closed. Are you having an orgasm while you're eating it?
Do you know what? I've never experienced this in my life. I feel like a savage.
I've had so little calories in me every day, and this pig may be my salvation.
You're going to turn it round now. This will help you.
I've been rescued by the pig hunters. My mother would be appalled if she saw me eating like this. Sorry, Mum.
The pork's providing the women with a valuable source of protein, fat, vitamins, minerals, but more importantly, it's giving them what I call the golden window of opportunity. The women have about 3 days to capitalize on that win. This is their chance to improve their quality of life and use that energy to regroup and hunt again.
Hello, Mr. Snake.
Hello, Mr. Snake.
Look at that.
Now for the second course.
How you feeling, Harvey? You want to do it?
I'm going to do it.
Come on, mate. Go for it.
And despite her squeamishness, Havila has volunteered to skin the snake.
Oh, look at that. It's his esophagus. What it is, I love to stuff a turkey at Christmas and it means you've got to get in the skin.
Ready? Like a sock. One, ready? There we go.
Wow. So yeah, go very slow. Yeah, got it. Amazing. I've just skinned a boa constrictor. I'd never do that in my real life.
Well done. Not many girls could do that, you know.
Yeah.
Not many. And if anybody judges any of the girls here for what they've done today, they can fuck off.
I've been able to help everyone today, and I'm really proud of that. An incredible day, emotionally draining, but the end result is that we have food and we will be able to keep going for that bit longer.
Next time on the Women's Island.
That is the biggest yucca I've ever seen.
People are not prioritising the water, and it's pissing me off.
The group is completely on their arse.
I'm so weak.
We're going to have to pull the plug on this, and I've got to think about removing you all from the island.
Two uninhabited Pacific islands. More than 5,000 miles from the UK.
One will be inhabited by 14 British men, while a separate island will be home to 14 British women. For 6 weeks, they will be utterly alone, with only the clothes they stand up in and a handful of basic tools. Filming everything themselves.
When pushed to the limits of human endurance.
Will it be brute power?
Ooh, that's what a bit of graft does for you, boys.
Or mental strength that wins the day?
What's that? Is that Andrew? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Who will
have what it takes to stay alive?
Tonight, we follow the men's island.
You all right?
I think the current's got them.
Start paddling now! Paddle, paddle!
Like, actually could have died.
Survival will be harder than ever.
They'll have to endure the height of the harsh tropical storm season.
Everyone's wet, everyone's cold, everyone's miserable, everyone's tired.
They'll have to find their own water and hunt for their own food.
What the effing hell is that?
Have these modern-day men got what it takes to survive?
Your 3.5 hour making soup could be done in 25 minutes.
You tell any chef that cooking for 11 people is physically easy and he'll stab you in the eye.
3 weeks ago, 14 British men were cast away on this remote Pacific island.
Woo! That was the damnedest thing I ever did.
Living on the edge of existence.
OK, Vic, I go now, go now. Right, that's it.
Until 47-year-old Vic...
Here we go, puppy dog!
...led them to capture and kill the island's #1 predator.
We just caught a prehistoric animal.
But despite their best efforts, they've not been able to repeat the success.
Trap empty.
The onset of starvation looks upon us.
And feast has turned to famine.
Hey, look, you can see Pierce's heart beating through his chest.
Boys, there's no meat on you.
I think we're going to run some really hard times in the next couple of weeks, and we'll see. It'll test everybody's mettle, mine as much as anybody else.
Guys, there's a snake here. Keep track of it, we're coming.
Okay, Bonnie. Knock it off.
Oh my gosh. Bonnie, you've become a killer. It's food, but I take no pleasure from doing that whatsoever. It's
the second bloody animal I've beheaded since being here.
Killer.
In the 4 days since the men caught and ate the crocodile, they've had to survive on slim pickings.
Oh, hello. It's
Oh,
eaten
it's a little bird or
a
something.
baby bird.
Yeah, look at that. A bird and a snake.
Get him on the fire too.
Yeah,
Leave
man.
him in there.
Pass me a bit.
It's like snake crisps.
Like pork, it's very like pork scratching.
Oh, man, get up.
Apart from the odd opportunistic kill, the only man who's been able to provide anything like a regular supply of food for the group is 47-year-old Vic.
Woo! Look at the size of that bitch! Woo!
If I didn't have the mouths to feed, I would live like a king. There's no two ways about that. It's a shame nobody else is raking food in, because that would be helpful.
If he wants to go out and catch amazing fish and keeps me fed every night, I'm not going to stop the guy.
But even with Vic's contributions, the men are burning far more calories than they're consuming.
I'm slowly evaporating. Soon to disappear down the plug hole.
What happens in these periods of starvation is that the body start to eat into its own fat reserves and key muscle groups, like your legs, that you desperately need in a survival situation. And then over time, as the brain also gets starved of nutrients, that decline becomes mental as well as physical. And that then affects your ability to make smart, rational decisions.
Yeah, that's new, that's fresh. This is dry as a bone, this stuff. We got it.
Done it.
Every day, the men face a round of essential back-breaking chores,
I feel pretty tired.
which leave them little time or energy for hunting. With no food to sustain them, the group's cook, Sam Brown, is doing his best to rustle up an edible lunch from leftover fish bits, crocodile bones and limpets.
Put the stew on, we're boiling the bones down, we're going to save the big bones so we can make a stock. And I'm trying to feed 11 people in the next hour or 2 hours. A lot of the cooking has fallen on my shoulders. I'd rather do it and do it well than watch someone else f*** it up and go hungry or have to pick fish scales out of my food. Oh, f***'s sake, guys. What? Filled with limpet guts. We've got 11 bowls, 3 of which have been used as spittoons. That's overnight rotting limpet guts. That's disgusting, and that's going to give us diarrhea, vomiting. That's going to get you off the island really fast. Right, somebody needs to be on washing up detail.
What, wash all them?
Yeah. They don't wash themselves, boys.
I think what you just said, they were a little bit unfair there, Sam.
I'll talk to them when we get back.
No, why didn't you do it?
Do what?
Why don't you take them down and wash them?
Because I'm watching the fire, and I'm cooking the soup.
That's not a massive hard task, though, is it? It's not.
Well, if that soup pot falls over,
we'll all starve.
We're all fucked.
It's not a physically hard task, though, is it? That's all I'm going at.
It's not a physically hard task.
Some of us are really working really hard. We're all sweating our balls off. We are.
Okay, mate, cook a pot of soup and we'll talk. That's all I'm saying.
There are 1 or 2 people that are fantastic at avoiding what they're meant to do and lucky busy doing very little.
I kind of think, like, if a tree falls in the forest and Vic's not there to hear it, it doesn't count. Like, only work that he does or work that people do right next to him counts. Fuck that shit.
For the men on the island, they're spending every waking hour in each other's company, and they get no respite from the intensity of that situation. And in many ways, it's little surprise that they're starting to turn on each other.
Okay. This should be good.
After a morning of hard labour, the hungry men sit down, hoping to enjoy Sam's soup.
God, it smells funky, doesn't it?
Smells like crap.
There is some distinct smell of poo about this.
Smells a bit like dog shit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I just couldn't swallow it. I literally couldn't swallow it. Ugh, almost made me puke.
After a barely edible lunch, Vic is determined to have a decent dinner.
I might fish. What choice do I have? I don't want to eat limpets again, they're crap. I'll eat them, but they're crap.
Flagging after their morning chores, the rest of the men decide to stay behind in camp.
Everything's an effort. That's how I feel right now.
Knackered, boys.
Absolutely knackered. Completely and utterly knackered.
Nobody asks me to go fishing, but they know I'll go fishing to get food. And I know they're doing the daily chores, but guys just aren't going that extra yard. Come on, boys. Once you've finished your duties, or you don't have much of a duty, that ain't end of day, is it?
I am prejudiced against everybody that isn't me. Because if you all did it my way, it'd be a much better place. I provide for my family. I'm a good father. I'm a good husband, I hope. I hope I'm an excellent lover. I don't know how I'm going to cope without speaking to my wife and kids for that length of time. I've no idea. Really don't know. No idea. Gives me goosebumps. Not sure.
Dude, you are an absolute fish-tickling bastard, aren't you?
Late afternoon.
Do you want a hand with them?
After 4 hours of fishing, Vic has single-handedly provided dinner for the rest of the men.
That is so hard. I'm fucked. Nobody been and got any coconut, no? No. It's getting harder and harder every day coming back and seeing everybody laid on fucking beach and I'm catching fish. No, I'm all right. I don't need to sit down. I need coconut. I need water.
Coconuts we're getting tomorrow.
Fucking hell. I thought we were going out for coconut or something. How difficult would it be for 2 or 3 lads to go across and get a bag full of coconuts? What do you want me to do that as well?
Fed up of the group taking him for granted, Vic's made a big decision.
Bollocks to it. I'm not fishing anymore. Somebody else go fishing. I might have a couple of days off. See how everybody fares then. It's somebody else's turn to step up to the plate.
Wowzers.
You've done incredibly well, Vic.
Yeah, you really have,
You've
mate.
done it absolutely brilliantly.
You absolutely nailed it. Thanks so much.
I have a couple of things to say, and I'm unsure whether to say them now because I don't want to spoil the atmosphere or save them to the end of the night. So, do I do them now? Say them now?
Let's have them now.
OK. Today, I spent fishing all day on my own. But we're all sat round here happy as pigs in shit eating, though, now. And I went without a buddy.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gone without a buddy.
But if I hadn't have gone when I went, we wouldn't all be eating. I certainly don't want to be busting a gut and come back to see people kipping, pampering, tossing it off, doing whatever. It's not fair. It's not fair. That's top and bottom of it. It's not fair.
I think it's a very good point, Vic, and I'm glad you've raised it.
So, I'll put my rods down, you'll fish for your own snap, and I'll eat limpets like rest of yous.
The group's most skilled hunter has gone on fishing strike.
That's it. OK?
Yeah, that's fair.
Understood.
The burden of finding food will now fall on the rest of the men.
We are knackered. We are screwed.
We have relied solely on fish, rod catching, most of them from Vic. But tomorrow, I'm a bit worried because I'm not sure the guys are going to cope. It scares me.
I think everyone's feeling a little bit sluggish today, aren't they?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
7 a.m. Dan and Sam Brown are on the early morning water run.
How are you feeling after your little debate yesterday?
Oh, with Vic?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I think Vic was just maybe trying to pick a bit of a fight yesterday.
Yeah, he likes to push buttons. I think he likes to niggle. He likes a little...
Yeah.
You know, he has a sort of like, oh, I'm nice as pie, da-da-da. Fuck off, he is.
Where's my hat?
Last night, 47-year-old Vic, the group's most successful hunter, announced that he was going on fishing strike.
I'm absolutely knackered.
Are you?
Yeah, I am, yeah. This trudging out, catching fish and trudging back day after day after day after day after day. It's not fair.
How many fishing lines have you hooked up before, Phil?
None.
The burden of finding a fish supper now lies with the other men.
There is absolutely no food in this camp. There's no reserve. There's no larder that we have here at the moment. So if we don't catch anything today, we don't eat.
Right, so where are the points to go fishing?
Although refusing to fish himself, Vic doesn't want to go hungry, so he offers the men some advice.
Get your hook and put it through the limpet at the top, OK? Then turn the limpet and come back through the soft gel. Feel, boom.
But
Yeah?
hidden on, I would say just hidden and right on the edge.
Yeah.
Because they nibble on the edge and they want them to just nibble it and get caught.
You undermine me every time when I start telling about stuff and it's rude.
Oh, sorry.
Please don't do it.
Sorry, Vic.
OK?
I thought I was adding to you.
No. So, if you put 2 limpets on...
He was very quick to swipe at me. And I think maybe Vic has lost perspective a little bit. He thinks that he's the kingpin and that he is providing more than anyone else and doing more than everyone else.
I don't know if he feels he needs to contribute, so if we all think he's contributed, or... I don't know, but it's rude. You shouldn't do it.
I'm thinking 3, maybe 4 bottles around each pole, and then just like that all the way along.
We are going to adapt and overcome.
36-year-old Will has come up with an ambitious plan to fish the deeper waters surrounding the island.
We've got to make a raft so we can get in the middle of the channel, massive hook, big fish bait. I would love it to have a tuna. That would be the best day ever. Imagine that. Sashimi. We don't have any oil drums or anything. What we've got on this island is shed loads of empty plastic bottles. Fingers crossed she'll float.
Right. Let's get cracking.
While he waits for the men to find him food, Vic takes the opportunity to make a bed for himself. So unlike the others, he'll be protected from critters on the jungle floor.
Look at that natural twine. What an absolute biscuit. Yeah, I'm happy with this so far. I don't have a double bed, I'm afraid, so I can't interest my wife in sleeping with me this evening. So I'm just going to single it up.
Having isolated himself from the other men, Vic's thoughts are increasingly turning to family.
I had a very unnerving dream last night about home, which was very horrible, woke me up in not such a pleasant mood. I'm missing home desperately, keep thinking more and more about my wife and kids every day. I could do with a kiss and a cuddle off my missus. Squeeze the life out of a blesser.
Will's raft is ready to set sail.
I came up with the idea I shall name this raft after my 2 gorgeous daughters, Freya and Pippa. So we call it Fripster.
Nice, mate.
You're getting reactions, I'm getting white.
I'll get the guys.
Even. It looks like a bunch of bottles attached to some planks, because it is a bunch of bottles attached to some planks. But our livelihood and our dependency on food relies on it. So go on, Fripster.
Fingers crossed for the inaugural launch. Get some fish. I named this boat Fripster the First.
Long may she catch us fish from the deep.
Right, on we get.
Are you ready?
You're away! You are sailing the Fripster roll!
Come on, lads.
See you in 2 weeks.
Bye!
She floats! She floats!
I think one of the real unsung heroes in the survivor's arsenal is resourcefulness. Being able to look at an everyday object and think of clever, ingenious ways of using it to help you. The risks are big, but the spoils could be even bigger if that raft succeeds.
Bigger strokes, mate. Reach.
After a huge joint effort from all the men, apart from Vic, the raft appears to be a success. Most of the group are now out trying to catch supper.
I've not got the patience for fishing, I'll tell you that for nothing.
Leaving the gruelling job of firewood to Vic and IT consultant Kyle.
Kyle, why do we need a shitload more kindling today than we have done? It's not heavy stuff, is it?
Yeah.
Kyle's still quite gifted at doing very little. But that's the problem with intelligent people, because they think they're cleverer than the people that they help doing the job for. They think they can outthink them. When it comes to manual labour, Jesus Christ, lads, stop getting all crazy. It's manual labour, which is every job we've got. I think on this island there will be people that come off physically bollocks, regardless of diet, whether we eat or we don't eat. And there'll be guys come off who aren't. And if we're not all hanging out of our arse at the end of this, somebody hasn't been working hard enough, have they? Would you agree with that?
No, it could happen where we're not all spent. We work hard as a team, we achieve a lot, and at the end, we're not all sort of hanging out of our arses. That could happen.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm
I don't
talking
know what you're talking about.
I'm
but I don't
just talking
understand it.
English.
I'm uneducated. You have to lower it down to my
What
level.
didn't you understand?
The term
don't
we
know
use
where...
in Yorkshire, layman's terms.
Yeah.
Every job is a manual job. Do we agree?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we all plough into that 100% manually, we will all be bollocks at the end of this journey.
No, I've already said I don't think
right,
at
then,
the end of
let me
this.
say it again then.
All he goes on about is this is a physical place. Every task in here is physical. Whoopie-doo. You know, that's brilliant, but we're not all just grunts that have been sent out here to bash on bits of wood.
You can talk your way around whatever you want. Top and bottom of it is, it's a physical island. Every job's physical. We should all be bollocks. If not, somebody's carrying somebody else. That's the top and bottom of it.
Mid-afternoon. Still reeling from yesterday's argument with Vic, Sam Brown is trying to catch some dinner.
Vic keeps making little remarks to me that just make me seethe. So what was getting his goat this morning?
Oh, mate, a whole load of things. If we can catch some fish...
Hopefully Vic will be in a slightly better mood.
After 3 hours on the water, Barney and Sam haven't had a single bite.
So what are you thinking with this rod?
I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe they always say patience is a virtue, don't they? And I'm quite impatient. That line tight? No.
No, no bite.
Oh, fuck it, let's go in.
With nightfall approaching, the other men also return to camp. Vic is waiting to see how many fish they have caught in his absence.
No joy, fella?
No, had a nice day fishing, as you'd say, Vic. Not catching.
No dog should learn new tricks. Should listen when I tell him.
Does he not listen?
No.
4 hours fishing and 1 poxy trigger. I fucking hate fishing. It's exhausting just standing there in the sun for X amount of hours.
Charlie caught a fish. Well, that ain't feeding nobody, is it? That ain't feeding jack shit.
It's just limpets again.
The men's attempts to provide dinner without Vic's help have been a miserable failure.
Desperation corner over here.
Pressure is on me to feed everybody. It's almost as though I am expected to grab a rod and go out and catch fish so everybody else can eat. And that ain't good. I don't like that. See you in the morning, ladies.
With no food in camp, Vic opts for an early night in his new bed.
You on the beach, sir? Oh, dear. Oh, yeah. Let me get myself ready for bed. Oh, dear God, yeah, that's lovely. That is...
He has to remember that we are a team here, and with certain things, he is quite selfish.
does not get any better, does it?
For a family man, I might have expected him to be more considerate of others.
Oh. Oh, boys, you don't know what you're missing.
Vic's bed is a success.
While on fishing strike, 47-year-old Vic has built himself a raised bed.
Yeah, that was a good night's skip. That had some lovely dreams. For some reason, one of us knew Jonathan Ross, and we ended up in his house eating, trying to catch his fish out of his fish tank. Can't think why. Oh, I love my bed.
Protected from the jungle critters, Vic has had his best sleep yet. While the others have had their worst.
Oh, my legs are bitten to shit. My arms are bitten to shit.
Sleeping rough on the jungle floor, the men have been attacked overnight by a swarm of sandflies.
They're everywhere, covered in them.
Yeah.
You must have, 500 bites or so.
I'm just not having a good reaction to them. And they're starting to swell up.
You may think on a desert island your real enemies are the crocs, the scorpions, the snakes, but actually it's often the little things you can't see. And worse of these are sandflies. They're super itchy, 10 times worse than a mosquito. You scratch away, it's hot, it's humid, and that's when the bites can become infected.
They have had a massive go.
This island either wants to decompose you from the outside in or eat you alive. Good job I'm not going on a date anytime soon.
Reeling from last night's infestation, the men call an emergency meeting.
I've got to put my hands up and say my insect bites are so bad I can barely walk. I can't even walk, I can't even go in the sun. So I'm happy to chop wood and stuff in here, but if I go in the sun, my legs just flare up and I can't even move them. Yeah. Tomorrow it might be down, but today is absolutely excruciating. It's like someone's puffing fire into my calves when I move them.
My worry with these bites, because they just seem to be like escalating a notch, I worry that what with all the rain, some other kind of bug might have hatched. They might be starting to feast on us.
Today, priorities. I think we just concentrate on just trying to get as many of these beds up as possible.
Raised beds are the group's best protection against further attacks.
Right, you ready? Because this one might jump.
Having built his own yesterday, Vic temporarily ends his work to rule to lend a helping hand.
I think all of us, as a full team of 11, get stuck into beds. Everybody's bed. Go on, give it some. Come on, hit it! I might be quite pushy with it, so we really get stuck into it. Camp on it, fella. All 11 stone here. Bingo! Woo, that's what a bit of graft does for you, boys.
Right, Mein Führer, what do you think?
Perfect.
With all available hands on beds and nobody hunting or fishing, cameraman Sam Brown has once again spent the morning trying to conjure up something for lunch.
I feel a little bit like this child catcher this morning. We're going to boil them all to death and then eat them as soup. Shush, my pretties. It's nearly over.
I think the only job I haven't done so far on this tour is the difficult task of cooking. Cooking. Right, Sam, there's guys up there busting the knackers. I don't know how many blisters. I'm going to help the lads with wood. That's all.
I've just been up to help the lads with wood,
No
and
problem.
there's no more for me to carry down,
Let's
Vic.
chop some down, then.
If he keeps going like that, I'll react, I know I will.
It's good for us to vent. Fucking hell. Shit! It's good to get it off your chest now and again, Barney. You lazy bunch of bone-idle bastards! Makes us all feel much better.
They're chopping wood. They're not busting a gut. I can't help them chop more because I don't have a fucking machete. We've only got 3 in camp.
A leaderless group fighting to stay alive is always going to face conflict. And what happens is individuals tend to push their own agendas, and that in turn takes away valuable time, valuable energy from the things that really matter.
How's the soup looking, Sam?
Really good, mate. Really, really good.
Your 3.5 hour making soup could be done in 25 minutes.
You really?
How difficult can stirring soup be? To some would look like you didn't want to go do the harder job.
Excuse me?
Some would say it's because you didn't want to go bust the gut.
I would say fuck you to that person. That's what I'd say.
No, hang on. Should we just calm it down a bit? We're here for another, what, 3 or 4 weeks? Just let's fucking calm down, eh? There's no need to be like this.
You're saying I'm avoiding graft, Vic? Is that what you're saying?
Are you?
That sounded very much like you were just a second ago.
So you're answering a question with a question, are you?
What?
Are you?
What? Am I avoiding graft?
Yeah.
I fucking don't think so, man.
Then why are you biting then?
What? Because you've been niggling for weeks.
Have I?
This is what it boils down to for me, Vic. You act like certain jobs are like macho jobs, fishing, chopping wood, everything else, women's work. That's the feeling I get, right? And if that's cooking, that's fucking carrying water, whatever it is, in your head it's like, this is graft, this is good, everything else, pff, not difficult.
I think feeding everybody is one of the most important jobs on this island.
So do I.
Every job is a manual job. Yeah. Some jobs, boom, they're done. 25 minutes, they're done.
Yeah?
And every 3/4 of an hour, you stir it.
Yeah.
Is that right?
What I'm trying to do, Vic, is get as many good meals out of this as I can, right? Rather than just use it once and throw it away.
Because we all need it.
Yeah. So maybe just keep your comments to yourself if you don't know about it, huh?
But I thought we were allowed to air his comments.
Yeah, well, it's great, but if you want to fucking, like, if you want to piss me off, you're going about it the right way.
Some jobs are physically easy, some jobs aren't. Is that a better way of putting it?
You tell any chef that cooking for 11 people is physically easy and he'll stab you in the fucking eye.
They're absolutely furious.
If a mate said that to me, I fucking hit them, you know? Someone at work said that, we'd have trouble, you know? Fucking, but I don't know, I take... There's no good way to take that, right? I take that as like a stab at my integrity. Fucking man. I look forward to sitting down in some 25-minute soup at some stage.
We built the honeymoon suite. It is strong enough for the rumpy pumpy, you say? Yeah.
4 p.m. After a day of hard graft, the beds are finished.
Welcome to the chateau. Let's open the curtain. And that there is the most uncomfortable beds anyone will ever sleep on. Ah. This is where the magic happens.
It's not too bad, actually. I will say one thing.
What?
Right above your head, a lot of daylight.
That, Pierce, is my skylight.
The men will now have better protection from the jungle critters. But the day of hard physical labour has left them hungry and shattered.
I am running on empty. I feel like I'm lugging my body about. I can't even stand up straight. I'm starting to sway, starting to slur my words a bit.
Since Vic went on fishing strike, the men have survived on Sam's leftover soup and slithers of coconut. And Vic isn't impressed.
If I eat any more of this shit, I'm gonna puke. It's horrible. Coconut. Yay! Makes you shit through iron needle. Mother Nature, you can be a cruel, cruel mistress. Do you know that? She's not gonna beat me. She certainly ain't gonna beat me. disgusting. No, screw it. That's it, I've had enough. Come on, Victor, let's have some fish.
Despite Vic's strike, he's determined to catch a decent fish supper and persuades Kyle to join him on the raft.
Instead of catching little fish, I want to be catching something bigger.
What's getting out there?
With my health and safety hat on, I'd be more worried that we've got a homemade raft in some very strong currents in a very deep piece of water.
Vic and Kyle are already 200 yards from shore. Should something happen, they're dangerously out of their depth.
Oh, this is something, Vic.
Ooh. Has Daddy got a tug? Oh!
Bit of a tug?
Oh! I think Daddy might have a tug, pal. Get on the end of that, kid. Get on the end of that. I'm not sure what it is. What the fuck is that? What the effing hell is that? We got ourselves a fucking eel, kid. You, sir, are going fucking nowhere. Can you hold that for me?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Right, now I've pinned him.
Pin him down to the side. Good man.
I now need to club him with something, and I think that might be this. Have I got plenty of space? Oh, yes. Yeah, I do believe that's him as we speak now. Right, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. I've got... Oh, you fucker, you! I don't like this fucking fighting back bollocks at all. I really don't.
They're 200, 300, 400 yards out now and still going.
One of the most precious resources that the men actually have is their own energy. When you're living hand to mouth, struggling for every mouthful of food, the temptation is to go to greater and greater lengths to get that precious energy.
Well, that's it. I can now tie you up safely.
But here's the danger. The more malnourished the men get, the more their judgment gets impaired. That's when the small mistakes become full-blown emergencies, and that can happen in the blink of an eye.
Sure, that's pulling us back.
Come on, tell that is one hell of a tide, isn't it?
If they're getting carried.
We are going backwards. Right, go on, paddle, 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 don't stop.
Vic and Kyle are attempting to paddle back to the beach.
I don't like limpets, mate.
No, neither do I. Start paddling now!
But they've been caught by a powerful undercurrent.
Paddle. Paddle, guys!
You all right? I think the current's got them. Come on, let's go. Fucking hell.
Come on! Come on, boy. Yay! We're gonna crash, though. Come on!
At the mercy of the current, the raft is on a collision course with the island's treacherous rocky coastline, which could tear the men to shreds.
Go on, Kyle, dig the fucker in. Paddle, paddle! And turn again, you... Oh, baby. It'll... Right, paddle, paddle! Paddle! Don't stop, don't stop. Is everybody safe? Everybody okay? No injuries? Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord for that.
After surviving a near-death experience, the men are shaken, but physically unscathed.
It all got mangled up and chaffed up.
Their raft, though, is destroyed.
That must have been fucking scary, man.
Yeah, it was. We were getting smashed on the rocks and all sorts, so do appreciate that.
Sam and Dan's swift actions saved Vic and Kyle from annihilation on the rocks.
Fucking hairy, mate. Like, that was... I think that was the closest I've been to copping at this trip.
Thanks for coming and helping us, guys.
Let's get back to camp before dark. And first light tomorrow, we'll try and salvage as much of this as we can.
With their raft in tatters and Vic's eel lost to the ocean, the men now face a second night with empty stomachs.
hell's the rest of the raft?
Oh shit, is that the raft?
Fripster is no longer, boys.
Vic's putting a brave face on it, but he's really shook up. He could have just been knocked unconscious, brains splattered out on a rock. He could have died. Like, actually, he could have died.
Vic's near-death experience isn't the only thing on his mind.
It's been a little bit quite difficult today, truth's known, for me. It's coming up to the 5th, which is the date of my first date with my missus. And I'm missing her immensely. So tomorrow I may spend lots and lots of time contemplating my missus and all that sort of thing.
Morning. Oh, that was a good sleep.
Oh, morning.
After a savage sandfly attack 24 hours ago, the men have spent their first night raised off the ground in their own beds.
Good morning. Oh, last night was wonderful. Last night was the best unbroken sleep I've had by a mile.
This time it's Vic who hasn't slept a wink.
Vic looks like he spent the entire night sitting on a fence post. The poor bugger looks absolutely drained today.
Victor looks a little bit edgy today. I can see him cracking a little bit.
Hopefully he's all right. You know, he's not the kind of guy who would show his emotions. He's definitely that kind of old school British macho male.
Today is the 20th anniversary of Vic's first date with his wife.
Never again this long.
The greatest thing that ever happened to me, other than being born, was my wife. I can't wait to get back to Cheryl. Smell her, taste her, touch her, feel her, all them things. I love that woman so much. It's immense, truly immense.
As human beings, when we're stripped of everything, the real essence of who we are is laid bare. Every single one of them will have a low point. It is just the nature of survival. It's the nature of enduring hardship. If you can take a long, hard look at yourself when you're at your lowest ebb, and in that moment you can accept what you see, in my eye, that's what makes you a true survivor.
Devastated. Absolutely devastated.
This is literally what we were getting smashed against yesterday. It's so dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so dreadful at the moment. It's unbelievable. This beautiful, dangerous paradise can be a killer. You take your eye off the ball and she's going to bite you in the arse. The raft crash will stay with me till the day I die. These guys saved my life.
In camp, Vic calls the men together for a chat.
I'd just like to say if I ever offended anybody, upset them unduly, and it weren't deserved, then I apologise. It won't happen again. I worry immensely about providing for me and mine. So perhaps that's why I compensate for working so physically hard, like a fool, like a donkey. I've got a fantastic wife and kids, but I have this overwhelming urge to provide. It drives me more than anything else. And the fear of not being able to do that is terrifying. Terrifying.
Vic, the man that said a few weeks ago, he does not see the point in crying, cried. The way that you describe your wife and your family, I find inspirational. I've never known a man to come away with a group of guys and to say, I love my wife to bits. She's the best thing I've ever experienced in my life. I never hear that. And that's one thing I'm going to take away from you. I'm going to take that.
Every time you talk about Cheryl, like, I feel like she's in the room. Don't get me wrong, but you pissed me off more than just about anyone here. But overall, mate, you're worth every ounce of you. You've lifted us up more times than I can say. We'd be seriously worse off if you weren't here.
I weren't expecting this. I'll be honest with you, not at all. I expected difficulties and hungers and confrontation and conflict, but not to find something out about me. That was the last thing I expected. What a great bunch of blokes these really are. What a great bunch of blokes. I ain't never gonna see eye to eye with them all, but on this island, it's a family. It's the island family.
Vic calls an end to his fishing strike and heads out on his own to catch dinner for the group.
So nice and steady, nice and fucking steady. Hold your ground. We're good, we're good, we're good.
It's been 3 days since the men had anything substantial to eat, and they are obsessing about food.
I saw this documentary about some women that were still breastfeeding kids at the age of, was it 3, 4?
I always think that the longer you're on the breast, the better.
What, 8, 9?
Yeah, I think if you're taking off the breast too early,
it becomes short.
Stunts your growth.
Well, hello!
Hey!
Gentlemen.
Yes, Victor.
How are we all?
What'd you get, Vic?
I wish I had a fish for each of us, but alas, I don't. What I can say, though, is this. Of the 5 fish I've caught... Hello. 2 are the biggest I have ever caught in all my life. And one of them is the size of a small dog. Yeah, boy. Daddy brought home the bacon.
They are massive, Vickers.
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us.
He's back to normal Vic fellows. Shouting and whooping and getting fish and stuff like that, everything that he loves.
Look at the size of that bitch.
Oh.
Fripster will sail again.
Fripster 2 will sail again.
I can't get the Titanic theme tune in my head.
That was like Titanic. So if I was Kate Winslet, who was Leonardo?
Sometimes I'd like to smash him repeatedly in the face, but I think me and Vic were in danger of becoming quite good friends. Huge respect for the guy.
When in doubt, send Vic out.
Next time on the Women's Island.
You are not leaving this island. I don't care if I have to carry you on my fucking back. The one thing we need for George is food.
Get the knife! Get the knife! Come here, come here, come here!
I think it's about time that we get out there and get a bit brutal.
There. Go.
Two uninhabited Pacific islands. More than 5,000 miles from the UK.
One is inhabited by 14 British men.
Go!
While a separate island is home to 14 British women. For 6 weeks, they'll be utterly alone.
Holy shit!
With only the clothes they stand up in.
Woo! Yeah!
And a handful of basic tools. Filming everything themselves.
When pushed to the limits of human endurance.
Will it be brute power or mental strength that wins the day?
Yes! Pull him!
Who will
have what it takes to stay alive?
Tonight, we follow the Women's Island.
Jeez, I'm so weak.
Survival will be harder than ever. The search for water and the hunt for food is now a matter of life or death. living on the island in the middle of tropical storm season.
It's really hard.
When pitted against the extremes of nature, have these modern-day women got what it takes to survive?
Your bodies are just starting to fail. I'm right on the brink of pulling you all off the island for medical reasons. Over.
Get the knife! Get the knife!
10 women remain of the 14 I dropped off on this remote Pacific island.
You are not leaving this island. I don't care if I have to carry you on my fucking back.
As they approach the 4-week mark, they're entering a new and potentially dangerous phase of the experiment.
I just don't find starvation a sexy way to get skinny.
Without enough food and water, their bodies could be in serious danger of shutting down.
I think it's about time that we get out there and get a bit brutal.
Yesterday, the women finally managed to trap their first big prey
Yeah, it's massive.
and ate their biggest meal yet.
Anybody watches this and judges any of the girls here for what they've done today, they can fuck off.
It's day 26.
What's that? It's moving.
It's from the pig. I knew there was things here that tried to burrow into your skin. Don't worry about it. Let me just get it out.
A plague of parasites from yesterday's pig carcass has hit camp.
Basically, camp is infested with ticks.
Oh, Christ.
Let's wash down and we'll basically give each other a visual check.
Who says we don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time?
Hello! She looks a bit angry.
He was hungry, it bit me. Turns out I've had a tick right on my bum. It's made a right mess. Oh, it didn't offer.
I've got one there, but it's like it's got its head in there.
These blood-sucking insects burrow their heads deep under the skin to feed, exposing the women to a host of dangerous tropical diseases.
As I went like that with my fingernail, the arse end of this tick came up with its legs moving. Well, oh God, it knocked me sick. I think it's Piggy's revenge.
Despite their recent pig kill, the women now have been living on an extreme low-calorie diet with very little water for the past 4 weeks. From here, there's barely any research about the effects of extreme survival on the body. And because of this, they're now entering dangerous medical territory. Without an adequate and constant supply of food and water, they're going to risk long-term damage to their vital organs, and they don't want that.
Like that? Yeah. You caught the pig. We cooked it as well, and now we're staying up all night to preserve it in salt water from the sea so that everybody can eat meat for the next 3 days.
Hunters Lauren and Beth, along with Havila and Becky, are working through the night to ensure they make the most of yesterday's pig kill.
Oh no, most of the wicked girl.
Hey, that's island life. While they're doing that, we are going to dig a hole in the ground to bury the jerry can. So it's going to be a bit like a fridge, but a fridge for like cavemen.
With temperatures in excess of 30 degrees, the coolest place to store the meat is underground.
Let's get it as deep as we can.
To do this, Lauren and Beth have requisitioned one of the women's 2 jerry cans, which up to this point has been used to filter, boil and store their drinking water.
I'm kind of not happy about that.
Which is a cause of concern for lifelong vegetarian Jamie.
I know it's quite a big deal, but it's also quite a big deal for me drinking water. There's no way I'm drinking out of that.
It's got to be done. People must be fed.
I'm a bit devastated about still being awake at this time in the morning. This is not the same as tottering in at 5 a.m. on a pair of heels, really, really drunk.
Having worked through the night, the pig preservers head back to camp with the jerry can filled with pork.
think people have their priorities wrong. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have done that to preserve the pig, because I also didn't want the pig to go to waste. I mean, I know I'm a vegetarian, so it's easy for me to say, but it's almost like that was prioritised over our water. And that's what I'm pissed off about.
OK, we're just going to cover this valve because we don't want any little nasties.
On the island, Jamie's helped establish a successful water purification system, using one jerry can for filtering and the other jerry can as a kettle for boiling.
It's fucked up the whole water system. I've been sitting there for days doing it. One jerry can, get it on the boil. Filter out another jerry can, get that on the boil. And even then, we're struggling with the water. Now, we've got one shitty jerry can without a lid. So now I'm suffering.
Midday. With tonight's dinner stored in their makeshift fridge, the women who stayed up preserving the pig are resting on the beach.
You smell so clean.
No, I don't.
I'm sniffing you.
55-year-old Julie is hard at work, determined to supplement the women's dinner.
She spotted a dead fish.
But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to tie this up and tie it to my ankle and see if anything else comes to eat it that I can scoop up in my kiddie net. What a lacking talent I make up for in enthusiasm. My mum used to say that.
Oh, Julie.
862 altogether. I'm single, divorced. I've bought the house. This is my second house that I've bought. And I've done it all on my own. I think I'm hard-working. Once I start, I'll really give it, you know, till I'm absolutely dropping. So it's like I'm behind myself with a big stick all the time. I don't give myself a break.
Just be careful. I don't want a shark taking your leg off. This is the strangest fishing I've ever seen. Julie is killing me. I absolutely love her.
I'll keep throwing it out like a distressed fish. I don't know anything about fishing. I could be a couple of hours. I'll give you the shout.
Oh, Julie.
Further down the beach,
Give me a really good tug towards you.
Jamie's made a discovery that could make her water more palatable.
That is lime leaves, isn't it?
Yeah. I've been picking heaps and heaps of these lime leaves and putting it in this boiled water. It just takes away some of that rotten taste.
Totally tropical taste.
I'm fucking determined we're going to get something out of this ocean.
On the shoreline, Julie is still hard at it.
No, she didn't. Yeah!
Go, Julie!
Wow. No, she did not.
Fish fell back in the water. I just fucking despair, I do, honest to God.
2 p.m. Julie is still fishing.
Have you ever seen anyone fish like that before in your life?
I don't think any fish could eat
Whilst the rest of the women are more interested in sunbathing and relaxing on the beach.
Oh, this is why we came here. This bay is an absolute dream, isn't it? Exhausted.
Beth and Lauren wake to discover none of the other women have done any work.
We stayed up, we cooked breakfast for everybody, we cooked supper for everybody, and then we needed a little bit of a break today, and because we've had a break, everybody else has had a fucking break, and nothing's happened. Do you know what? Sometimes I find this island sends me round the fucking bend.
Everyone was agreeing, you know, you guys need to have a bit more of a chill day. Well, everyone seems to have taken that as everybody's going to have a relaxation. So we're back at 4 o'clock in the evening. There's no wood for the fire. Just feel like everyone's taking the piss, really.
So infuriating. I mean, in a minute, Lauren and I are going to start cooking again from the preserved meat, and I guarantee you, people that have been doing fuck all day are going to be sitting front row and going, oh, yum, 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 eating all the big bits. And that is just winding my fucking bobbin up. my God. That smells funky, doesn't it?
Lauren and Beth have dug up the jerry can of preserved meat.
I mean, that jerry can does smell of fucking vomit, though, doesn't it?
I think it's borderline. It goes off very quickly, doesn't it?
With no other food collected during the day, the women risk eating the suspect pork.
Can I grab a coconut bowl and fill up? What do you think, girls?
Doesn't taste right, does it? Makes you feel a bit ill.
It is absolutely disgusting.
Like, tastes gross. Disgusting. But, you know, when it's the only thing you've got to eat...
The pork may have been foul, but at least Jamie's flavoured lime water has hit the spot.
Oh, my God, Jamie, it's so good. Oh, my God, it's amazing. That was really exciting. It's the best thing ever. Oh, that's almost better than cunnilingus. I don't like them being down there. What? I get scared. I don't like, what the fuck are they doing? And their little beady eyes. Don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm like, well, get up, get up. My stomach.
Excuse the farting.
That fucking smell.
I know, it's awful.
Last night, the women ate the rancid preserved pork, but it's backfired on them this morning.
God, that was awful. I'm going to have to go.
Oh, no, you're not going to be sick, are you?
I don't know. I don't feel very well. Sorry.
Basically shitting myself, and I have no idea when it's going to happen, and I have 30 seconds to go. Basically, then what happens is that you have explosive water, diarrhea coming out of you.
Twice now I haven't been able to make it, and I've had to bring back, like, my soiled pants and, yeah, wash them.
Harvey, can you take this? I'll take the head. Can you take the white thing for me?
With the preserved pork no longer edible, the women remove the pig's remains and jerry can of putrid meat from the camp.
Fuck, it's rancid.
Is the head in here?
Rotting head.
Fucking tick. I think we just ditch all of this shit.
Yeah, none of it's coming back.
Don't need that canister, we don't need any of this. I don't need this in my life right now.
Unconvinced they could salvage a rancid jerry can and use it to purify the water again, the women throw it away.
Oh, sorry, its eyes are sort of popping out.
I've learned from experience that big disasters are often made up of quite small mistakes, but they have consequences, and it sets off like a chain reaction, and that chain can be very hard to break.
Now, with only one jerry can to produce all their water, the women are unknowingly heading towards a dehydration crisis.
Oh, we've lost half our buckets and half our containers now. Yes. But we'll find more buckets and containers, but we couldn't possibly have brought those back. I mean, they were just rack.
In one stroke, the women have halved the amount of drinking water they can produce and have permanently disrupted their purification system. Vegetarian Jamie is unimpressed.
I'm not happy. That's how much water I've got left. I had that in this morning, so that's all I've drank today. I'm pissed off at the fucking situation. And I think I've got PMT.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
4 weeks in, and the women are entering uncharted survival territory.
It's fucking hard. Like, it's not a joke. It's really hard. And I miss everybody. I miss my family so much, and I miss my boyfriend so much, and my best friend so much. And all I want to do is, you know, have something substantial to eat or have some water that doesn't taste like the bottom of a swamp. But I just keep telling myself I have to keep pushing on.
The women have unwittingly put themselves at risk of dehydration after discarding a contaminated jerry can. It means they can now only boil and purify half the amount of drinking water.
When that happened yesterday, I was like...
Yeah, she lost it. Don't ask for much, do you? Coconuts and water.
Exactly.
Jamie is furious with the other women and decides to take drastic action.
Really annoyed, actually.
I'm going on strike now.
I'm going to do what I want, when I want, I'm not doing anything else apart from the water, because I cannot live without water.
Rolling!
Jamie has withdrawn her labour from the group and will now only do the one job that benefits her, collecting and purifying the water.
I'm gonna be water bitch, because nobody else gives a shit. I don't understand. Where do you think it fucking comes from? A tap.
I work on my own now, so it's quite fun not having anybody to tell me what to do. I don't really like anybody bossing me about. On the island, ideally, I would really like a fun bunch of girls. Anyone that took themselves too seriously, I would find that a bit difficult.
It's just a never-ending circle of chores to be done.
In camp, the women are working through their long list of daily jobs.
We have basic chores that have to be done on a daily basis, or else we won't survive. Getting wood for the fire, getting water, and finding food. And if we don't succeed in those, everything goes to hell in a handcart.
After this, I'm gonna filter the water, and then I'm gonna have a bath, brush my teeth, wash my clothes, chill out.
Surviving takes hard graft and everyone working together as a community. You've got to do all you can to keep a group cohesive and together, because when it's together, it's strong. It's not strong when it's fragmented and broken.
Definitely have more water than you. You bet.
You chopped it up!
No,
you chopped the bag up. You should have seen mine.
The water wanderers return.
Jamie starts purifying the water. It's a process that takes up to 3 hours, but will now only produce 1 can's worth of water to drink.
Feel like I'm gonna faint.
Julie and Havilah have moved on to their next job of the day, collecting firewood.
So hard work, girls.
So hard work.
I'll have to sit down. Don't all there. Drains?
Drains.
My mum had an expression, and it's very true. Only willing horses get worked to death. My mum used to say that. Dead now. She was worked to death. She wasn't.
You've got some colour, Jamie.
Good. I want rid of this Scottish skin.
2 p.m. While the other women remain hard at work, Jamie is relaxing on the beach, and it hasn't gone unnoticed.
I feel like I haven't stopped today. Like, it's one job after the other after the other. It's how it is. Being here, you've just got to be so busy. Got to work as a team as well.
I know.
I know. No.
So I struggle to understand how some people function on just doing one thing a day.
Hey, Tits McGee!
Who the fuck thought?
Jamie again, sunbathing on the beach. There is a large handful of us that work solidly the whole time. Not for ourselves though, for the whole team, so the whole team can benefit from it.
I'm naked here. Stop filming me.
And not everyone has that same level of responsibility, and it's a joke. Jamie is so annoying. If she hadn't have gone and got water, then she'd have done absolutely nothing for the whole day. Especially because there's so much to do right now.
It just made me really frustrated and angry, kind of a little bit like, where's the fucking team spirit gone, man?
Right, meeting.
Something has to be said because I was getting fucked off. We are a small group now. There's only 10 of us. And so we need everybody to be hands on deck. And that isn't happening. It's becoming really obvious, like, that certain people are doing lots of things. And sometimes I do feel like some people aren't doing as much. Everybody is knackered. Everybody is depleted of energy. In a way, get over that and accept that everyone has to pull their weight. Does everyone feel like they are contributing the same? That's what I would.
Well, I do.
I do, yeah, actually.
I don't like sitting here and people are making out as if some people are being lazy in the camp and not pulling their weight.
It's not just a one-job day. This is my thing. That, you know, the jobs continue.
There's certain jobs that I don't feel that I actually need to partake in.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
I can help with things that will benefit me. That means anything to do with water. But things that won't benefit me, no, I don't care.
Just crazy talk. It's just the lack of acknowledgement that, in fact, they weren't pulling their weight. How can you be so selfish? How can you not give a shit about anybody else? I mean, it's just complete bullshit.
I don't like getting told what to do and when to do it. So if I want to lie down and sunbathe for an hour, everybody else can fuck off.
Lauren's upset, Jamie's upset. Interestingly, I've heard them both say that they feel bullied by the other one. I just think they should just hug it out. Hug it out over a nice glass of warm swamp water.
With all the infighting, they've not noticed that the water supply is dwindling to a standstill.
Realistically, the women need to drink about 3 litres of water a day. At the moment,
with only 1 jerry can,
they're averaging just 1, and you can't sustain that.
Maybe a little drop more, darling.
Today, Jamie has managed to boil and filter the 1 remaining jerry can, but water is already running low.
Doesn't look very much to me.
No, it's not much at all.
With not enough water to go round, Julie and Georgina take the last cup before leaving camp to go fishing.
There's only so much water in a jerry can, and it just so happens that you are the back of the queue because you're doing other things and you don't get to fill up your bottle, then there's barely any water left for you.
I've got a nice bit of tangled net here, which I'm going to try and get some crabs with.
Good, good.
Did you get your water?
It's in here. Have you got yours?
Yeah.
Do you want to put it in there?
It's all right, I can manage it.
Okay. Come on, fellas. Just even a little one. It's exhausting, isn't it?
Back in camp, Lauren and Becky are getting ready to hunt.
They're prepared just in case.
We have no water to drink.
We're going to have to go, aren't we?
Yes, boss.
Lauren, Beth and Becky have to leave camp to hunt with nothing to drink.
Trying to look for food in around here is like trying to look for a needle in a haystack.
I definitely feel like Beyonce in the Survivor video now. Just not as glamorous.
Bit humid in here, isn't it?
Hot, no water either. The best idea.
Without water, the heat is beating them, and the hunting party have no choice but to return to camp empty-handed.
Oh my God, that sun is hot.
Come on, fishies.
On the rocks, Julie and Georgina have now been fishing for 4 hours in 30-degree heat.
Oh, here's a box fish. Bugger off. Look at that.
Don't you go any further forward on that road. Shit. Oh dear, my head just went then.
Just sit down.
Oh dear me. I nearly hit the deck then, Julie.
Oh,
Everything
there.
went white.
Oh, fucking hell.
Do you mind if we make our way back? I just feel a bit rough.
I think the 2 of us have got sunstroke.
With their water intake now down to just 1 litre a day, the women don't know it, but they are
chronically dehydrated. If they don't start upping their fluid intake immediately, their kidneys will struggle to cope, toxins build up in your body, and I reckon within days, their internal organs will shut down. And I'm not being dramatic about this. They're in a lot of trouble right now.
Oh, my God.
We've been out in the sun too long.
How you doing, Jules?
Just exhausted, look. Every time we move, it's like to sit up, stand up or sit down. You know, we go all, ooh. You know what I mean?
I feel like we've been stupid to sit out in the sun in that heat with not enough water in the middle of the day. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating because we could see all the fish there and we desperately wanted to.
I'm coming with you next time,
Let's run back.
I'm too tired to even speak. I hate being like this. It's horrible not having the energy to do anything.
Yesterday, Julie and Georgina went fishing without enough water and collapsed from dehydration.
I can't stand this lack of strength in myself and lack of energy and inability to keep going all day because my body just won't let me.
Since discarding a contaminated jerry can and halving their water production, it's slowly dawning on the women that they're facing chronic dehydration.
There's just not enough water for everyone at the moment. We've all got pretty much empty bottles at the moment, so I now need to wait for this to get boiled, which is going to take a long time. Right,
What's up? Water's just tipped over.
Fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now, we've got one shitty jerry can, and it falls predictably. I knew it was going to fucking fall. By the time she's picked it up, all the water's fallen out. I'm not drinking enough. Nobody is.
I am feeling weak right now.
Are you?
I can't get up the sand. It's like an effort to walk. And it's so tiring. I don't know about you, Georgie, but I keep going lightheaded. Do you?
Yeah, every time I bend over.
It's terrible.
That sounds really strange, but every time I sort of bend down
When
to
you're
do
like...
something and then get back up, I get really dizzy. I think everyone's feeling the same, aren't they?
I am really, really concerned about each of us who are not drinking enough. I mean, some people are drinking less than a litre a day. I think it's just got worse and worse and worse. Each of us is feeling like we're going to faint at several points during the day.
Having spotted the telltale signs of serious dehydration, Dr. Belinda calls an emergency meeting.
The biggest killer out here, our biggest, highest risk is dehydration.
We should be getting 2 litres to 4 litres a day.
If everyone has one small bottle when you wake up, then at least you're a quarter of the way there already.
Look, we are in scary territory where we just don't know what's happening to our bodies. And there could be effect on our vital organs as well. Your kidneys and also your central nervous system. So if you experience any weird symptoms at all, do tell me. On that note, I just need a sample of your urine. It's going to give me a general idea of any alarming kidney problems. Marvellous.
Yay, thank you.
Belinda will send the samples to my support medical team on a nearby island.
So if any of us are in extreme danger, then what happens?
You'd be evacuated off. If there's any indication of serious damage to your kidneys, then we would need to look into that immediately.
And is it possible for us, some of us, to be in this state without knowing about it?
Yeah, because a lot of the symptoms mimic problems that we actually have. Tiredness is a big thing with kidney failure. Nausea as well. We could well be in this serious situation, be unaware of it.
And it was quite alarming what she had to say, really, about the way that our bodies can start to fail.
I suppose I should have paid more attention to what was going to happen to my body. So I was surprised that I was potentially at such risk.
The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Oh, my God. Whose is that short one?
Georgina.
Oh, it's like Guinness.
Right.
To investigate their health further, Dr. Belinda also weighs the women.
115. Don't know what you were before.
I think I was 120. We were quite fragile in a sense, and the fact is that the things that are kind of deteriorating in my body are my guns and my tits. If that continues, then I will probably end up being skeletal within about 2 or 3 weeks, and just kind of give up and just be like, do you know what? Let the fucking vultures peck at me.
I was 125.
Oh, so you've lost a lot, haven't you? You are 116.
I can't have lost 9 pounds.
You do look really, really thin.
Expected to lose a few pounds each week. Not fucking 9 pounds. Bit of a fucking hike, isn't it? At that rate, I'm not they're going to be fucking carrying me off on the stretcher. You know what I mean? I'm so fucking tired.
You're tired because you never bloody stop.
Well, that's...
You're like a bloody Duracell bunny, Julie. You are.
Really not.
You are.
The women may feel at rock bottom, but
An instinct to stay alive really is deep within us all. You know, our subconscious wants us to survive and to thrive.
Well, let's have a little scavenge and see what we can find in this shit heap.
the group make a last-ditch attempt to produce more drinking water. Having discarded one of the jerry cans, Fee, Julie and the others forage for a second suitable container to boil water.
Oh, what's that there? Basically just a load of shit. Nothing very useful, I don't think.
Metal is something that really is important. I haven't seen any. It's all plastic, and you can't obviously boil them.
I am so thirsty. If we don't get the things we need, we won't survive. It's as simple as that. Plastic bottles, plastic cans, basically plastic. And that's it. Oh, we don't want that.
They've failed to find any metal containers, but Julie is not giving up.
So we have to find something.
Desperately dehydrated, she hunts further afield to find a second container.
But the tide will be high again in a minute.
Julie! 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 Jesus. Julie! Julie!
Oh, fucking hell, Jules.
It's day 35, and 55-year-old Julie has collapsed from dehydration.
I'm so weak. I'm so weak.
Get B and get on the blower!
No. Georges, no. Don't bring anyone. I'll get her out.
No, you won't. No, you won't. Just leave.
Phoebe, Julie's passed out.
Stay there, Jules, stay there.
Go ahead, Foxtrot.
We've got a situation here in that Jules has passed out.
With Dr. Belinda away from camp collecting water and out of reach, my emergency medical team on a nearby island is immediately scrambled.
How you feeling?
I think it was just
It's all right, just precautionary, OK? What we want to do, Julie, how do you feel about trying to sit up for me? How's it feel? Just need to keep hold of your pulse while you're sat up, mate.
Yeah.
What about drinking today?
I probably haven't had a lot today, to be
No.
honest.
You need to be constantly hydrated to do the smallest tasks here. And it really does go to show that just in one little moment here, it can all change.
Yeah.
I'm happy you're bright enough, everything's
Honestly.
fine.
Honestly, go, please. I'm so
Right,
embarrassed.
well, she's dehydrated. You're all dehydrated. If you can just keep an eye on her. You put a whole load of fit soldiers on an island like this for weeks and weeks, and they'd struggle with it as well. No, definitely not again.
Oh, you're awful good to me. I don't think I'm a drama queen, but I think I could have just closed my eyes and drifted off. And not come back.
Even the strongest women are slowly dying of thirst.
Might need to lie down again.
For nearly 5 weeks, the group has been subsisting on barely any food, and they remain down one jerry can, producing half the water they need to survive.
Basically, I think I either almost fainted or very briefly lost consciousness.
The signs of chronic dehydration really are now starting to show amongst women. And to give you an idea, just losing just 5% of your body weight in water leads to irritability, headaches, lightheadedness. When you get to 8%, the lack of water causes fainting fits. After that, delirium and hallucinations set in. And when you get to 15 to 20% of your body weight lost, you're dead.
It's literally just our minds now getting us through it. It's literally just people being like, I am going to finish this, I am going to finish this, that is keeping us going. Like you yesterday.
No, it isn't like I'm not going home. Not going home.
Exactly.
The group's on their arse at the minute, Georgie. The group is completely on their arse.
The results of everyone's emergency urine tests are back.
Foxtrot, this is...
All 10 all together can hear you loud and clear. Over.
Paramedic Mike and survival expert Ross, my rapid response unit on a nearby island, have urgently asked to speak to the whole camp.
I'm looking at your urine results and things here, and I'm looking at your weight charts and everything, and I'm looking at people whose kidney function is on a decline, and I cannot stand by and let that decline continue. Based on the fact that what I'm looking at and what I saw the other day and your dietary input, it's not enough to keep you going without causing you all, or certainly a number of you, some long-term problems. Your bodies are just starting to fail at this point. Now, there's no easy way to say this. I'm teetering right on the brink of pulling you all off the island for medical reasons, over.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I think everyone really understands.
Over.
The solution is use the other jerry can. I can't say it any other way. You need to be drinking, at a minimum, 3 litres of water per day. Worst case scenario, when you're all sitting in a hospital, the thought of drinking out of a slightly disgusting jerry can that's had pigs in it will not seem as bad as potentially a lifetime on dialysis.
Copy that.
If you do not get control, in 36 hours' time, you're coming off the island. Over.
There you go.
The women have just 36 hours to pull back from the brink.
They're not fucking about. We are going to be pulled off this island. I mean, very fucking seriously.
I know that we all need water, full stop, and that's the only thing that's going to stop our kidneys failing. Secondarily, let's get some regular food into us. That's going to help with our general energy levels.
For us to get to the end of this, it's about keeping our energy levels up and hydration levels up so that we actually survive for the next couple of days and don't go into renal failure. And if we don't, then we're going to be taken off and we're all going to look like massive dickheads.
I know some people are struggling more than others, but what we need to do is, you know, try and work together without causing arguments, disagreements, unnecessary stress.
Everyone's knackered, everyone is tired, everyone has no energy, hasn't eaten food, we're all in the same boat, but we all need to come together.
Exactly.
We have to get through it.
We have to pull together. And in a way, it's going to force us to do that. At times, we work as individuals and not really work as a team, but we're going to have to. We have to work together now.
When a group faces a life-threatening crisis, do you lie down and die, or do you pick yourself up and determine that you're going to control your destiny? You're going to go out there, you're going to be resourceful, you're going to work hard, and you're going to turn the situation around. If these women have any hope of surviving, it means teamwork, and that takes courage and hard graft.
Right, Nick. So I've got to cross that swamp. Yeah.
With everyone agreed they need the crucial second jerry can, Fee has volunteered to retrieve and sanitise it so the women can immediately double their water intake.
That can is going to be full of all sorts of shit and bugs. I'm not really breathing very deeply.
Rank with putrid pork, it's been sweltering in the swamp for 10 days.
Oh, nice. It splashed on my foot.
But sometimes the island can be unexpectedly generous.
Not that smelly, is it? Absolutely amazing. It doesn't smell rank on any level.
Maybe the maggots have done the job.
There's a lot to be said for maggots. I'm so glad we got that jerry can back, actually. Yeah.
Now the 2 jerry can system is back up and running, the women should at last be able to hit the daily target of 3 litres of water each.
So we've got 1 can on the boil.
And I just want to get this one filtered. Well, I'm less stressed now about the water. Just drink that anyway, shut up. Get it down you.
And she squeezed her way out.
Thank God, seriously.
But I don't want to, I'm not leaving.
We'll be walking too long before we find some yucca.
With the water production line back on a roll, Jamie is happy to return to work, joining forces with Lauren and Beth to find carbohydrates the group urgently needs.
God, I can barely walk. It's really hard.
It's hard, you know, being in a group and put under so much stress, and nobody's perfect. Everybody has their moments, but we have to stick together as a team.
Our muscles were stronger.
Oh, I can see some yucca. Bring
What you got there? Woo!
Yeah, we're cooking on gas now, girls. Look, once you see one, you see them all.
Hello, small but perfectly formed.
Uh-oh, Lauren as always.
That's amazing.
The girls got yucca.
Yeah, we got yucca.
Woo!
That's amazing, Lauren.
Well, yeah, Lauren. Yes.
Not just me.
High five over there.
Yay.
Way!
Check out my yucca. It's like a piece of my yucca in and around all that.
Please, you're right on the edge. It's freaking me out.
It's all right, love.
A rehydrated Julie is with Georgie and Beth, determined to finally land that elusive fish for supper.
Okay, another little fishy.
And they've come up with a new way to attract fish, a sparkling lure.
And that is a state-of-the-art bit of fishing kit there.
Fishing tackle.
Right. Coca-Cola, give us some luck.
If I get pulled in, I'm going to swim round that way.
You won't?
I'm so cack-handed at everything. Oh! I can see, like... Oh! Oh!
As hard as you can.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Got a fish. Is it alive?
Well done, Julie! Oh my God, I thought you'd have to...
Sucker. Dinner.
Basically, whatever it takes to stay, whatever it takes. Go on, Jules, persuade that fisherman to give us some fish.
Hola! Hola!
He's coming.
Not content with just one small fish, Julie spots another opportunity. The first passing boat the women have seen in these waters.
Don't know, Jules, it's your turn to get the baps out.
Ah! He's not going to want to see a 55-year-old's baps.
I don't know, mate, your baps are way better than mine.
You have fish?
Get a fish.
One fish?
Fish.
We have none. We have none. No fish.
He's going to throw it.
Oh, you're very, very kind. Whoa! Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bless you. Bless you. Good luck.
Gracias, amigo. Now, I think that is a...
Barracuda. I could just go and bite it and eat it raw. I'm so hungry. I don't know whether that was actually playing by Queensberry rules, but innovation, innovation, innovation.
Woo! We caught a fish!
Yeah! Oh my God, it's massive! Woo!
Let's do the barracuda dance. Barracuda. Yeah!
Oh my God,
Incredible, I love it.
Smells amazing. We should have got this place licked. You know, 10 women. Hey, this place should have been shipshape. Tragically, not the case.
That's the hero of the moment.
I don't even want to talk. It's so tasty.
But at least we've started now. not too late.
Next time on the men's island.
It's little old me. Unfortunately, I don't trust you. Whoa!
It's a death trap round here.
Snake!
We have no food.
Stop it! Holy shit!